Alright, I'm back with part 2 of this, whatever this is. Let's screw around in The Witcher 2. That's what I'm doing this morning. It's only 6:30 a.m. here.
Ready?
Okay, here's this guy.
As I said, I'm cautious. My lab is well hidden, and I want to keep it that way. So I'll have
Okay, I remember this now. Alright.
Right, but no tricks. One false move and you'll never open your secret door again.
I'm not mad enough to mess with you. Grab hold of my arm.
Nice blindfold
My workshop is very near.
animation effect.
Almost there. Now, Porky!
Mm-hmm. Where am I? Cool thing about this game is it's got a hide UI toggle. Pressing H. H. If you're from the Isles.
Sincere apologies again. I know you could slice me up like a juicy side of beef if you wanted to. I had to protect myself. I'll ask you to be patient while my men check the formula. You've no idea how hard it is to find qualified specialists these days. In Bleinheim's day, I worked with only the best alchemists.
Bleinheim? I'm under the impression I know the name. Somebody from Flotsam?
No, Vizima, long ago. I need a moment. The results are ready.
Alright, get going.
Grand legal fist tech. Oh, this will be a big fat vein of gold.
The truth will
Obviously
out.
they're gonna ban it.
Besides, I have a low tolerance for lying.
Forgive me. I was not sure if I could trust you. Here's your reward. You fully deserve it. My men will see you off. Please let them cover your eyes again. I hope to do more business with you sometime.
Alright,
One false move and you'll be looking for new workers.
so yeah, they took all my shit. Absolute jerks. Pretty sure I fought them the first time I did this. But no need to do it this time. Let's take a look at the map real quick. I think Cedric is... Where am I? I'm at some ruined bridge right now. There's a place of power. Circle of vigor. Something that wants to fight me.
Come on!
Oh, okay. And then Draga. Oh, shit. I'm actually getting screwed over. Alright. Get them through. It's kind of cheesy, but whatever works. Now, one of the things I hate about this, oh shit, about this combat system is you'll do moves like that. They look flashing, but you can be hit. Oh, what? They just popped out of existence. Okay, whatever. You'll do flashy moves like that, but the problem is that they can be... Oh, here it is. That Geralt can be attacked while he's doing the flashy move, resulting in you taking damage, and you can't control if he does that flashy move. Can't go down there like this. But this is... Actually, I can go down. This is near where the troll is. I don't want to do that just yet. This looks nasty. Okay, I want to go back this way, so keep going this way. What am I seeing? Oh. I can collect it or I can arm it. Let's arm it. Another trap right there. I see you. Make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. This road will take me back to where I need to go. Another trap. White myrtle to be collected.
Piss off, Jester. Hello, did you spot something? Hello?
What's this guy's name? Rapsner. That's a shit name if I ever heard one. Lavenden. Steal some of your lumber. Hope you don't. Whoa. Whoa, this dog can be pushed. And sorry about the frame rate, but when I turned off the recording in the town, when I was getting like 25 frames per second, I started getting 90 frames per second. 90 to 100 frames per second. And all I did was turn off the recording, so...
Excellent work.
In it? The finest hides and the tannins on half of either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
So this guy can craft. See what he's got. He's got some armor enchantments. Can't really afford them though. Does he have the studded leather pattern? He should. Herb leather trousers. No, he doesn't. So I wouldn't be able to make some of this cool stuff here. Alright. Sell some junk. Pretty weighed down right now. A lot of it's leather. Stuff doesn't weigh too much. Yeah. Try rolling some dice with them.
I'd like to play dice.
I don't just play anyone. Tell you what, if I find out you're any good, I'll give you a chance.
Okay, he doesn't think I'm good enough. I guess there's a dice circuit, just like there's an arm wrestling circuit.
Everybody here? Sitting comfortably?
Why does he need two
Then
swords?
listen.
Does he tend
Not
to
so
lose
long
them?
ago, our King Foltest had
What's
a
happening here?
Named Cedric. Any of you know
girl
where
died,
he is?
but an evil man cursed her and
Why
wouldn't
does
let
he
her
need
rest
two
in peace.
swords? Does he tend to
Ada was
lose
reborn
them?
Just ask that. Shut up.
She left her sarcophagus at night.
May the
What's
gods
your
preserve you.
Flesh
I need to know
hunted
if
on
the
Vizima
forest
streets.
stays.
The city was frozen with fear. And the king promised a reward for
Why do you
lifting
two have
the
the same
curse from his
exact
daughter.
tee-hee-hee?
How am I to know
Why
if
does
that's
he
truly
need
what
two
you think?
swords?
It's
Does
common
he
knowledge
tend to
that you're
lose them?
racist.
Witcher came to Vizima. He heard people out.
I heard the village is home to someone who knows monsters.
That'll be Cedric. Talk to him.
Where can I find him?
Top of the tower, near the way out of the village.
Thanks.
The Witcher fought the beast the whole night. He led her on, dodged her.
Didn't expect that I'd be able to talk to her.
Though he was close to death,
Ooh, she seemed friendly. She
this was the first time
might let me loot her house
seriousness in
if I can control it.
She felt
There
the
we go.
strength of his iron will and backed down. Witches know how to dispel enchantments and spells like nobody else. That brave soul also knew how to lift the curse.
Nice bounty of herbs here.
Beside her mother's corpse and waited
I don't really have enough money to support leveling, or not leveling, you don't level crafting, but purchasing recipes. I don't have enough money to do that. And I don't think you're really supposed to craft for money, like craft stuff and sell it. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it in this game.
They also found the princess cured, but still
Because
feeble
stuff
of
sells for jack all, fuck all.
gained his daughter.
Like you saw that earlier in the first part.
Does he tend to lose
I could
them?
craft something and I get a grand total of 9 orans for it. That's ass. Not worth it.
How's your health, Grandma?
Well enough, Sonny. What ye looking for here in Lobenden?
Kingslayers.
Well, well. Seems I outlasted even Foltest. Now just to outlast Lorido. And I'll be on my way.
Korab's wife. Laredo, by the way, is the leader of this province, or I don't know what you'd call it, what they call it, the area. He's in charge. Pretty much all you need to know.
Everybody here?
Two swords.
Sitting
Does he lose
comfortably?
them often?
Would you stop asking that before I introduce you to my swords?
To work today.
Bloody day.
Some very negative
Why does he
ladies
need two
here.
swords?
Don't know
Does
that
he
I've the
tend to
strength to
lose
work
them?
today.
Ada was reborn
Bloody day.
She left her sarcophagus.
They're having a bad day, I'll leave them to it. I'll just loot their house and make their day even worse.
Frozen with fear. The king promised a reward for lifting the curse from his daughter.
Don't have much, but I'll take what I can get.
Then a witcher came
It's just ridiculous that you can do this
He
in
heard
this game.
A fine kettle of fish.
In any game, really.
Job, despite many warnings. The
So I
witcher
see like a crafting person over here. Climb up. It might even be Cedric. Who I see on the mini-map here. Yeah, it is, because here's Triss.
In Belk. It'll be nearly
Come on,
a
24
year
frames per
now.
second? Give me better than that.
Memorial would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let others' shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafail.
Vafail.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't have anything to
How's it
say.
living with Roach's soldiers?
I already talked to her
Splendid.
about this stuff.
I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions, and I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me.
Yeah. She doesn't have anything new to say. Let's just speak to Cedric. Yep, his spyglass is popping out of my screen, couple inches. Awesome. The cool thing is, like, if I put my hand on the surface of my monitor, it actually looks like the spyglass is in the room beyond my hand. So I've got my left hand directly next to the spyglass, but the spyglass I see coming closer to me, like maybe 2-3 inches closer than my actual hand is. Pretty cool.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Pop out can be cool at times,
The Witcher.
but you gotta be careful.
And
Triss Marigold.
lovely scent.
Like, there's too much pop out in these scenes.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
Yeah, I need to set my convergence key binding to something more useful than O. Alright, this guy has a lot to say. Holy crap. Asking for some works to start out. That's a good way
I
to
need to
start.
make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a Witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a Witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells.
I remember
The
this
ruins
place.
remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say. Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercier locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
Yep, I'll do it.
No harm in trying.
Now, I did this... I actually have some video from 2011, when the first time I played this game, of me doing some stuff in that area. That area was extremely difficult, even on normal.
Greetings.
Now I'm playing this, I don't remember exactly what difficulty it is. Hard. It's not the maximum. There's one more difficulty level above this. But I'm not playing on that. Because though I have played this game, it's been a while, so I don't think that I'm really up for it. So I do have some video of me in that area. That's going back, geez, 2.5
I'm
years.
looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobindon. That's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than Neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
Need this guy's trap.
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared Necker, it should be child's play for you.
This guy can make a trap for the K-Ran that is absolutely required.
The elf woman you
We'll
were
talk
talking
about that in a moment.
How did she disappear?
Saharim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Saharim can reverse that.
Kind of cold man.
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times, I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
I smell liquor.
Maybe I'll
Are you
come
drunk?
back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
Ah, that's a good one.
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshe's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Okay. Let's just do some trading real quick. You might have some nice patterns for traps. I already have that. Now, when I first played the game, it did not tell you if you already had a pattern or a formula or a diagram or whatever, which was absolutely retarded. Fortunately, they fixed that in the in the enhanced edition. So that weakens all foes. Psychoactive gas. Yeah, I want some grape shot. Flare. It's cheap, might as well. Rage, that looks interesting. Since I'm playing it on hard, I probably will need to make use of traps. But I can't really afford too much. Zarkinian Sun, I remember, was awesome. So take one of those. Okay. What can he make? Oh, just generic crafter. Okay, let's talk about the K-Ran,
I aim
the
to
main
kill
quest.
the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll
What the
find me by
fuck?
the boat wreck.
Is this,
Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Great. I can't use it. I've got to go manually.
Careful there.
Oh, I'm careful. Always. So this game isn't the best looking game I've ever seen in 3D. I mean, it is coming up on 3 years old. It's 2.5 years old now, I think. But hopefully The Witcher 3 will be made to support 3D vision, just as The Witcher 2 was. And then that will probably be the best game I've ever seen in 3D, if I live to see it. One other thing I can get here. Oh, come on. There we go. But the game still looks pretty damn nice, even though it's not the best looking game ever.
Don't venture so near the forest.
I'd have to say Battlefield 4 is the best looking game I've seen. However, it doesn't work in 3D.
You'll betray no one else.
Oh shit.
Bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Commandant Dorito will explain everything.
You've no right.
Yeah, I remember this.
What's going
Sort
on
of.
here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
Ah!
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
See the hideous shadows on her
She
face?
led them into an ambush.
This ought to be
shoulders.
easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts
These
of
guys are
filth.
cowards too. Leave it to me, you
But
shitheads.
you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
These are the kind of guys that would become guards, just dumb, clueless fucking guys with the power to just arrest people and kill people. Horrendously terrible system of law and order. But, oh well.
My medallion vibrates when you're nearby, and it only vibrates near magic or danger.
Maybe it's warning you not to make a pass at me, lest I slap you.
You're right. I should watch what I do.
Listen carefully. People may say I'm a witch, but I don't deal in spells. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a curse, so you either seek out sensations or hunt witches. Whichever the case.
I'm not about to denounce you, nor do I want to see you dancing naked in the moonlight before Veopatis' shrine.
How dare you?
I want to buy some herbs.
Herbs?
For personal use.
Okay. Let's see what she's selling. Some formulas. Blade oil formula could be pretty useful, so purchase that. Necrophage. Yeah, that's stuff I'm going to really need. Necrophages, insectoids. Yeah, someone's starting up the shower, and it's been about half an hour anyway, so I will call it here. Let's try one game of dice with her if she'll let me play her. Okay. Place the bet. Roll the dice. Whoa, that almost went out. That almost went out of bounds. That was bad. Let's see, what do I have here? I've got not much. Got 2 4s, so let's re-roll these. What does she have? She's in the same boat. She's got 2 matches. So this is pretty much up to luck. Come on, baby. Alright, good. I got 3. Let's see. I won. Nice. I made 10 coins. 10 orens. So yeah, you can see my Witcher wolf medallion in the top left on the UI. The eyes are glowing a little bit. Or I can loot these. Or I should be able to. It's not letting me though. That happens when I'm around magical thingies, and she's apparently a witch. So she doesn't like me calling her a witch. But come on, who keeps a crow in their house? Except for a witch. Oh, oh, that's just talk to her. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call this part here. It's been half an hour. These parts haven't been exciting because I haven't done anything. I haven't done any fighting. I did one quick little brawl in the previous part, but this is an epic RPG. There's lots of talking, lots of exploring, and that's how I like my RPGs. Okay? I'm sorry if that's not what you like in your RPG, but that's what I like. So then, I'm gonna sign out here right next to Vimmy.
Careful there.
Yep, I'll be careful. We're just gonna warm up here by the fire. Fire's popping out of the screen. Alrighty. I'll see you in the next part. I will keep playing this some more. For sure. I'm sorry about the terrible sound of that shower, but it's the morning, so people gotta take their showers. Alright. Later.